I walked over to the cashier, I bought it, and then left. And then I remember I went to a different top man to return it because I felt so awkward. Compete with me.
Oh my God.
You got nothing.
Dan,
you got nothing.
I need to get one from the audience because that is just terrible.
I dare you. All right, let's get one from
Okay, as a barista and someone who buys coffee all the time, I do understand the anxiety on both sides of the spectrum. I will say, don't feel bad about asking for the milk that you want because it's honestly not inconvenient at all. It's just switching the containers, which takes 5 seconds. And I mean, the barista probably should have asked you in the first place. So, just wanted to share.
Okay, well, thank you, Morgan. Firstly, validation.
Insider barista information.
Barista scoop there. I will say it's not inconvenient. It's just switching the containers. It takes 5 seconds. Hey, that 5 seconds is enough to ruin my entire day. I can't take 5 seconds of your time, Morgan. What are you saying
and
here?
Morgan,
no way.
Morgan was our first fan as well. So congratulations. Thank you for being the first one that we played.
Morgan. You did something good. Thank you for supporting AKT. All right, we've got one from Ainsley here. Hit me.
I was at a restaurant a few years ago, and I ordered like a burger, and it came, and it was completely like red meat. It wasn't cooked at all. But I did not, bring it back. I just sat there and ate like the fries, and then I just didn't eat the burger. I was too awkward to say anything.
I hate that awkward vibe, especially with food. If you've been looking forward to that food and you're like, yes, it's time to eat this, I'm ready, and then they deliver it wrong, and then you're too awkward to say anything, I feel that pain. I've actually got a food-related one. Yeah.
Really?
My food-related one, I'd got to university, which I'd moved into a house of 10 people, which is like a mini Big Brother house. You're like, wow, this is weird. All of these people shoved in a house together and expected to live and be friends straight away.
Social situation.
Yeah. Anyway, on, I think, the second night, a girl was like, I'm going to make some food for the house. It's going to be great. We're all going to have this food that I make together, and we're going to have a lovely time chowing down together. Anyway.
So like a big formative communal bonding experience. Your first meal, and they made it.
I was like, this is my time to make my first impression. This is my time to make friends. This is going to be a whole thing. So, dinner time arrives. Phil sits down, and I am served a slab of the cheesiest lasagna you've ever seen. It had like 9 kinds of cheese. And anyone that is new to listening to me will know that I'm a cheesophobe. I cannot stand cheese. I don't know what's wrong with me.
This is an essential Phil fact. Like, that is your worst nightmare. And lasagna as well. That's not even like... You can't really peel the cheese off it. It's like layers of goop, like firmly bubbling and seeping off the edges. Wow, man. It
was horrible.
Intense.
So I was like, I don't want to say I don't want to eat this because this person's made it, and I want to sit around and seem cool amongst everyone. Everyone's chowing down and going, delicious. So do you know what I did?
What?
I just started to eat it, and I was trying to keep it down. I was swallowing it like, this is so tasty. But in my head, I was like, this is the worst experience of my life. I feel like I'm doing a Bush took a trial on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, but it's cheese. I don't know why I was...
guzzling that cheese down, just gagging every 5 seconds, pretending to smile. You don't want to be judged by all these new people that you have to live with for a year. You don't want to just throw it in their face after they spent 3 hours making this lasagna. So, Phil, you better lick that cheese and look like you're enjoying it.
Oh, my God. It was really bad. I don't know why I've been cursed with this hatred of cheese when I was created, but it really does hold me back, and that was the worst. Anyway, they never knew. I ate most of it. I secretly threw half of it in the bin just to be like, oh, no one's looking. Okay, there we go. That was lovely. Thank you. But it was terrible. So awkward. I could have just said, I don't like it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. God, that's a tough one. I feel like you one-upped Ainsley with the chips, though. I mean, that was like, Ainsley could have eaten it. You were just like, I am going to sit here and torture myself just to avoid the awkwardness. All right.
Force it down.
One from Kelsey. Hi. How are you doing?
I was on holiday and I asked for an apple and they brought me a pear and I was too scared to ask if I could have an apple instead, so I ate the pear and I don't even like pears.
Short and sweet. Can I have an apple? Yeah, here's this fucking irrelevant fruit.
Yeah.
That's not what you asked for.
No.
Thank you.
I
guess I'll eat it now.
The tone of that story was quite melodic. I think you should do an audiobook. I enjoyed listening to your story. It was. Let's get another one.
Oh, we got one from Tara here, who has also become a super fan. Thank you for subscribing on Phil's profile.
I actually listened to you guys during my job on Thursdays. I work with kids over Zoom, and last Thursday they heard Dan screaming, and they were just like, "Who is that?" And I had to very awkwardly just be like, "My sister."
Oh no, Dan! Your scream is so loud. You transcended Zoom.
Shade. Was that the moment you spelled supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? I think it was. I did scream quite a lot, didn't I?
Yeah.
Wow.
In fact, I think you screamed so loud. Today we got a hook that the ironing board is on. That fell off the hook today on its own, and I think you dislodged the hook with your vocal cords.
Is that my power? Did I do that for sheer frequency of my resonation? That's amazing. I love that Tara was so ashamed that they didn't want to be like, oh, I mean, I'm not even listening to a weird person deliberately trying to be entertaining. They were like, no, this is way too embarrassing. It's my sister. Like, you would rather they permanently think your family is that weird because you are so ashamed of name dropping me. I respect that.
I mean, if you say I'm listening to a chaotic spelling bee of two British guys, that's harder to explain.
That is weirder. You know what, Phil?
Yeah.
You're right. I understand and I respect that. Okay, we got one here from Felix. Hello.
One time my bus driver misheard the destination that I asked for, and I was too awkward to say anything, and I accidentally went like 2 hours away from my destination and was very late for college.
That is
just
insane.
Late.
Imagine just being like, this is my life now. I live on this bus. I can never get off until I've gone to the place that I thought I said.
That is actually so me, though. That is like a thing I would do. I think I've told this before, how one of those weird like crossroad moments in life is when I was either going to stay at my secondary school to go to the sixth form college that was there, or I was going to go to like a big campus sixth form college that had a load of people that were just 17, 18 or whatever. And I went for the test day, and it's like half my friends stayed at the school, half my friends went to this new place, and this place was like this amazing, it was like an American college campus from a movie. It was brand new. Everyone could wear not like a suit and tie. They were wearing just whatever the hell they want, because yes, American people, British people have to conform and wear uniforms like Harry Potter. And I had this moment where I could have led this totally different life. Who knows? Maybe I'd have been gayer if I wasn't staying at the all-boys school. I might have become a YouTuber. Who knows? And it all happened because someone went, all right, I'm going to give you a tour, and then I'm going to escort you to an English class, and then you just have to walk in and join the English class just to have like a test lesson. And if you like the vibe, you can choose to transfer here. And they just left me outside this room, and they were like, all right, when you're ready, just walk in. And they left me in this corridor, and I looked through the window, and basically there were about 40 really cool-looking college kids just sat vibing in the middle of their lesson. They'd all known each other for a few weeks, and I just had to walk in and have that complete new guy moment where I had to walk in, introduce myself and whatever. And I was so terrified in that moment, just so incredible. And also there was like a guy that was from my school that transferred to this college, and I totally had a crush on him for whatever. Anyway, and he was there, and I had this brief daydream moment where I was like, and we will get married and everything will be perfect. And I crumbled. I walked behind the building, and I sat behind a garbage skip on the floor with my headphones on, and rather than style it out for 2 hours and meet up with my friends and go home, I just sat on the floor by myself behind a dumpster listening to music on my phone because I was trying to hide, because I was too awkward to go in there. And literally, because of that awkward moment, I'm here today. So shout out to that dumpster. That's why I'm live on stereo right now. Life finds a way.
Life has found a way. I can't believe that, though. You're just like, nope, I'm just going to sit behind. I appreciate that, though. It's super awkward having to walk into a class and be like, hello, I am the new person. Yeah. I think that's the most awkward thing that we've heard this evening, though. So you win. Dan wins. Dan's the most awkward.
I have repeatedly almost ruined my own life. Yeah, I win.
Congratulations. Well, I wanted to talk about someone that didn't ruin their life in a different way because in the news, there was someone, a Tennessee man, who went and bought...
Tennessee. Just kidding.
No, don't make me try.
T-E-N-N-N-C-A-E-I-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-
And then he got home, watched the lottery, and he had all of the numbers for $500,000. Or a full million.
Won.
A full $1 million.
He won the lottery. Okay.
Yeah, and you might be like, why is this an interesting story? The guy won the lottery. Well, he went to check his pocket, and the ticket wasn't there.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So the ticket wasn't there. He searched his whole house. Yeah. He went to his friend's house because he'd been to his friend's house. Couldn't find the ticket anywhere. Checked every pocket, checked his car.
Imagine if you literally know you won the lottery and you lost a frickin' piece of paper.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, 2 days later, he went back to the gas station, found the place where he parked, and the lottery ticket...
retracing his steps.
Yeah. The lottery ticket was still on the floor of the car park of the gas station, and it hadn't blown away. Yeah. 2 days later.
What? It was just on the ground. And
it was just on the ground.
Wind didn't happen. There was just no weather the whole time.
No, there was no weather the whole time.
How many people probably just went to that 7-Eleven and just saw it and were like, trash?
Yeah, and that
a raccoon could have just cashed it in and been like the world's richest raccoon.
So that was $1 million, and he won, and he cashed it in, and now he's happy and also very lucky. So I thought we could talk about lucky moments. Share your luckiest moment. Oh, you wrote it out. Damn, that's nice. With the capitals and everything.
I pasted it. I didn't write it out. Yeah. Why are you impressed? Are you impressed that I could spell or something?
No, it just appeared as soon as I'd asked the question. It was very satisfying.
Well, what about you, Phil? Do you have a amazing? Because I basically talked about how I ruined my own luck just by being an awkward freak. So what has the Orniverse? The universe. I just want to say unicorn today. Horn.
Unicorn.
Unicorn horn. Spike me with a horn. Anyway, Phil. What about you?
Hi.
Do you have a moment?
When I was thinking about this, I couldn't think of one relating to me specifically, but my dad had one when we were on holiday. And he'd been swimming in the sea, okay? And he'd gone for a big swim. He got out of the sea, and then he was like, hang on, I can't see anything. Why can't I see anything? Oh, no, my glasses have fallen off into the ocean. And
if you're actual glasses, not sunglasses, prescription. He took his prescription glasses into the sea and dropped them.
And my dad's eyesight is slightly worse than me. So he was
I mean, you're a glasses wearer. Is that like a thing that you would do? It's like, to me, that's like a serious Velma moment. You're going to be like, I can't see without my glasses for real.
If you're in the sea, it's annoying not to be able to see like your friends or your family or whatever. So I do like to have them on. If I'm not diving, I'll try and keep them on snugly. Anyway, his eyes are worse than mine. So if you're in Portugal or Spain, I think we're in Portugal, it's going to be so annoying to try and get some new glasses at short notice, go to an optician and everything. So he's like, I need to find my glasses. So my dad dives back into the ocean, one single dive, swims down, and immediately, without his glasses, obviously, finds the glasses on the seabed and swims back up again.
What?
Yeah,
he walks back into the sea in what he considers a straight line, just goes down like a freaking duck or someone on Animal Crossing, and then he just he finds his glasses the first place he looks.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
What? Was he
crazy.
Pranking you?
No, I swear. He was just like, oh, they were here. I remembered where I was swimming, and we were all like, what? That was crazy.
Well, did he acknowledge how lucky that was, or was he just like, oh, I found them, whatever?
Well, he's quite a chill person, so he was just like, oh, I guess I found them. And we were like, what?
What?
This is life-changing luck. Like, you're probably more likely to... Yeah, it was really
weird.
Weird.
I feel like a crab or a friendly octopus just, picked them up and were like, here you go, mate.
Yeah, I think my dad is a wizard. I think that's what it is.
That's the explanation. Okay, well, holy shit, that's pretty lucky.
Let's hear from someone else.
All right, this one is from Brett. Hit us.
Sadly, my only lucky moments are when I get a shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go.
hey, don't knock it. Shiny Pokemon are rare. That is a moment. That is a luck moment in your life. If you find that shiny Rapidash that is the universe saying it loves you. So hold on to that, Brett.
And they are quite hard to find as well. I was stupid because no one told me about shinies when I was playing Generation 3 or 4, and they're like the rarest Pokemon ever.
Oh, I mean, that's like impossible, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was a Sandshrew just appeared, and did that glowy spiral thing. Yeah. I didn't know what that meant, so I just killed it. And then like a few years later, I was like, no,
fuck,
I murdered the rarest mouse.
You probably could have sold that on eBay for $1 million or something. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they should really explain why that's cool or interesting. Sorry, Phil. You made your own luck faint in that situation.
I did. Let's get into it.
All right. Oh, we got one from Amy, another super fan supporter. Thank you, Amy.
I don't want to sound cringe or anything, but my luckiest moment was when I got tickets to see you guys and tickets to see Harry Styles. Yeah.
Oh, Amy, thank you. That's nice.
Thanks for coming to see us. We will share those memes.
Some of those were pretty snappy, weren't they? Sorry about that. I fully acknowledge we did one show in London at the Apollo for Interactive Introverts. We should have done like 4, because we went to like every town in England, and then we do one for London, which literally has 10 times as many people as any other city. And then people were like, oh, it's sold out. And we're like, yeah, bad planning.
Although, then we did have lots of people at other shows being like, I've travelled from London and now I get to experience the joy of Milton Keynes. And we were like, yay!
I was about to say Milton Keynes too. Oh my God. Welcome to the roast of Milton Keynes.
I like
Milton Keynes. Full of roundabouts and nothing. Yeah, we had our first ever after show, because we hit the ground running, so we didn't really have a time to celebrate with the crew to be like, look, we rehearsed a show and we're doing it on the road. So we had our like welcome ice-breaking drinks at a Revolution, which is like a, I don't know, mid-market club bar brand in the UK, in Milton Keynes. And we were like, let's all do Alka-Pop shooters and get some chicken wings.
It was it was very rowdy to say that we just met all of these people. It was like, okay, these are a rowdy bunch, but it was
completely dead and empty because it was like a Tuesday night, the day before our show or whenever it was. But all the people, like the people that are roadies that go on tour with rock bands or whatever, they live the life. They are on the road. They don't have connections or people or things. They got their black t-shirt, their denim shorts, and they are here to drink and have a good time. So they didn't care about us. They weren't like, let's go to know Dan and Phil. They were like, I want to get to know this pint, and then I'm going to see you tomorrow morning.
Yeah. They do. All the tour crew, they knew how to have fun. As soon as the show's over, fun time, but then they would wake up at like 6 a.m. and do another show. So they were complete troopers. They were amazing.
They were living the lifestyle, and we couldn't relate. Yeah. All right. Jay, hit us with your best one.
I was on the fastest roller coaster at the amusement park I was at, which was Cedar Point. And as it went up, my glasses like flew off of my face and I caught them.
What?
Like I fully caught them midair. Otherwise they would have just been like gone and probably broken.
Well, I mean, holy shit, you're Spider-Man. I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you know there's the multiverse in Marvel. I think we've just discovered someone in the Marvel multiverse as another Spider-Man.
You are the one in this universe, because literally you must have got nibbled by something radioactive. Imagine, I wouldn't have even enjoyed the roller coaster, because I'd have just been so at shock by how amazing I was in that moment to have those reflexes. I'd have just been like, piss off, gravity. This isn't about you. This is about me and my muscles and my brain. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was trying to think,
is that luck or is that skill?
I was trying to think what animal can catch things really well, because that's the animal that would radioactively have bit Jay, but I can't think of a good catching animal.
I mean, most animals don't have thumbs, so I guess you're limited to like orangutan or maybe a spiky-handed cat.
I'd
Perhaps.
say a cat. Yeah, a cat.
A very eager border collie that catches it in their mouth. Yeah,
you are a border collie. There you go, Jay. What about you, Dan? Release some luck onto us.
Actually, I thought about this the other day. This is maybe a bit niche. Phil, do you remember when you made me go on a TV game show?
Oh my God. Yes, I do remember that.
Do people know about this? I mean, they must.
I don't know.
Ancient.
Have we ever told this?
This was like 8 years ago. Or was it like like when I first met you? I have no idea.
It was literally. I think you'd known me for like 6 months, and I was like, let's do this.
I was pretty new to the concept and the word of Phil, and Phil is like, I mean, at the time, you're like, hey, if there's a TV game show, I'm going to frickin' apply to it, because I think you worked out only so many people ever assume they're going to get on a TV game show, so if you just, like, as a very bored student, apply to every game show or to be in the audience of every TV show, you'll probably actually do it at some point, and Phil was on the weakest link. So he was like, hey, there's this new TV show, and it was on ITV in the UK, and it was called Red or Black. And the idea was they were going to get like 100,000 people live on this TV show at the same time, and they were going to split them in half and make them either choose red or black. And they were going to do a series of 50-50 splits until there were just 2 people. Then they were going to roll a roulette wheel, and one of them, depending on red or black, would just straight up win £1 million. So this was a crazy idea that was all about just how many times can you get 50-50 lucky, and then one of you is just going to walk away with this cash. And we just applied, and then we got an email, and they were like, you're on. Dan and Phil, come to this stadium at this time, and boom, there we go. And it was weird as hell.
It was such a weird day.
They filmed all these stunts, like, they made us hoard into this event, and then they were like, 3, 2, 1, red or black, and we're like, I don't know, black. And then they're like, you win! You made it through to the next round! What does that mean? Go home. What? So you travelled all this way just to come, and they were like, it's black, go home. For the next month, they kept inviting us to these things where we'd spend like 6 hours waiting somewhere, and they do a weird stunt, and they'd be like, it's red, half of you stay. And that was weird as heck.
There was a weird bit, though, that I got back down to the final, like, 5,000, and so did Dan. And there was a bit where they brought out 6 fortune cookies, and we all had to pick one, and Dan picked one, and I picked one. And then, so we opened our fortune cookies. I got a thing that said, you lose, and Dan got one that said, you win. And then they just ushered Dan onto this big black bus and drove him away. And I was like, oh my God, where are you going?
They put me on a freaking bus, and they were like, woo, 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 you made, and all these people on this TV show were just like, yeah, we won! And I was like, where the fuck are you taking me? I was like, I only did this because my weird friend wanted me to go on this TV show. I don't want to do this without him. Who am I? I don't want to talk to frickin' Sandra. And they just took me on a megabus to Leeds for like 2.5 hours. And then they did a thing where they were like, stand in a field, this side or this side. And then a skydiver is either going to have it. And I was, what the hell is happening? And basically, I got down to like the final 32, which is... I mean, that's luck. That's luck right there.
Out of 100,000.
I got filtered right down to the final 32. And I honestly, I didn't even want to be there. I was like, set me free. I want to go home. I want to know, can I have a drink? I don't want to be a prisoner of this TV show anymore. And then I got to this final one, and then I lost. But, I mean, that is crazy. The idea that I could have just been continued to be held captive by ITV and Ant and Dec. But, yeah. Thanks for that, Phil. That was pretty weird. Good way to get to know someone.
So you could say that was lucky because you got so far, but also very unlucky because you didn't win. So it was a big waste of time.
Absolutely. All right. Let's just have a couple more. We've got one here from Kyle. Can you one-up that?
I almost got hit by 5 different cars on the same day. I don't think I'm lucky. I just am not good in traffic. I should not drive cars.
What?
Wow.
Okay, Kyle, stay inside. Like there is some Final Destination stuff happening in your life. Don't go out. Don't use the stove. Just use spoons for every meal. Yeah.
I think if we just all send a collective luck beam, then it'll get counterbalanced and you'll be fine. Here we go. I'm beaming it.
Can't use it. Beam, beam, beam. All right.
There we go.
One more from Rachel Stapley, who is also a fan. Thank you very much. Let's hear what you have to say.
One time at a marching band competition, I found $10 on the ground. And I was like, who is this? And then I went and I bought hot dogs, and yeah, I was fed.
You were fed.
I mean, like, pop off, right?
That's just the nice thing of luck. If something small but nice happens to you and you're like, oh, that's nice. I like that.
If you find someone's wallet, then it's like, oh, God, I have to hand this into the police now because that's the right thing to do. If you found like a $5 on the floor in the middle of a field, it's like, I'm going to buy a hot dog.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do this myself right now. I like that, Rachel. I am happy for you.
I'm happy for you. That just reminded me of when I was with my friend in town and we found a £2 coin on the floor, and then he bought a scratch card, like a lotto scratch card, and he won £18. And I was like, wow.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
How dare they? What the hell? The audacity.
I know. And then we just bought loads of crisps.
Living the dream.
Yeah.
All right. So in these stereo shows on Dan Day, Tuesday, I've been doing this thing where I try to come up with a game that rhymes with my name, and it's getting pretty thin. I think I brainstormed like 5, but here we are. It's week 6, and I got one. Are you ready for this, people? This is your chance to join in. Today, we are going to do Who Does Dan Stan? Now, the way this works is I want you to send in messages saying someone that you like, that you think I should stan, and why you think they're so good. I will then play another one. I will compare these two people and why you said they are good and why I should stan them, and then I will pick one, and I will rule definitively on who has better taste. So please send in a message saying who you stan, who should I stan, and why. Why do you like them? I mean, what about you, Phil? Do you have any... If you say Buffy, then I'm going to, I don't know, be very disappointed in you.
Just to be clear, is each person submitting one thing, and then you're going to compare two? Yeah.
Just be like, Captain America, because he be thick. Send him in.
Okay.
Well, please don't send that in. I'm sorry that I even said that.
I'm going to send that in. I'm saying it now. Dan, Captain America, because he be thick, or...
I'm such an idiot. Yeah.
Thor, because he could pick you up and throw you over a door.
Well, I mean, I think that Captain America could also pick me up and throw me out of the door, but like, you're saying, I mean, look, I went to Gay Crushes. That
We're not doing Gay Crushes.
I know, the game is who I should stand, but because you said, hey, damn, Thor could like totally pick you up and throw you over the door, I was like, yeah, man, that's kind of hot. I don't know. Oh, yeah, long hair, Chris Hemsworth. No. This is about stanning. I'm going to go with... Thor, because he had that whole like midlife crisis breakdown in Endgame, but then he got back up and fought for justice, and I think that's pretty cool because he doesn't have to do stuff because he's from Asgard and stuff, and I think that's nice. And he played Fortnite, but then he got over it. Boom! All right.
Yes.
Are we ready for the first round? My first one comes from
Louis Tomlinson. You should stand Louis Tomlinson right now. Stream walls.
Oof. That was an authentic, aggressive Louis Tomlinson stan, like, it's a moment there. Hi, Dan, how are you? Stream walls! Christ, okay. I guess the messaging there is simply that I should be scared of as if I don't stan Louis Tomlinson. Good to consider.
I think so. Yeah.
Let's get one from Olivia.
I think you should stan Little Nas X.
Oh. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. I mean, if we are talking about having a whole cultural moment, not just because of, like the wig and the boots and the descending on a pole down through the circles of hell onto the lap of Satan, because I am here for that.
I enjoyed that.
The cultural conversation of, here I am simply existing as any kind of gay trying to vibe, and you have a problem with it. I mean, wow. That is the conversation of the moment. I am here for that. I'm sure both of us have been there, done that, here for that. I am fully going to go with Olivia there. I am standing Lil Nas X right now. So thank you for that one. Boom. Definitive.
But Louis Tomlinson is still cool, though, so don't be upset if you love
Louis Tomlinson wants to release a video pole dancing in a red wig and some boots, I would be receptive to that. Anyway, what have you got to say?
Because you are an incredible human.
Shut the fuck up, Rachel. That is cheating. Oh God. I mean, like, what am I supposed to... Am I supposed to say... Oh, well, God, I have to agree with Rachel now because they said that. Or do I have to actually definitely not go with Rachel because that makes me big-headed? I don't know, man.
I guess we'll have to see who you're against.
That's pretty hard. All right, we've got one from Chloe Milne, who is supporting the AKT. Thank you very much.
Taylor Swift, because she is literally the best lyricist of our generation.
Ooh.
Is it Dan or T Swizzle?
Myself or Taylor Swift? Am I the best lyricist of our generation? You know what I mean?
No.
A month without uploading, he comes back with a tag that no one even tagged him in. He's not a challenge to drag. Whoa. Folklore found quaking in the woods. TBH, T Swift. You know what I'm saying.
You should get all the Grammys.
They'd just be called Danny's at that point. I'm disgusting.
Stop.
Help me, Phil. How should I play this?
You can't say that you're better than Taylor Swift on stereo, because that's just redonkulous.
I mean,
but you should
okay.
You should enjoy your self-worth and you should love yourself. So, Dan, what do you want to say?
Okay, well, I feel like as the author of an upcoming mental health book, I need to acknowledge the accuracy of what you just said, but as Dan the Clown on stereo, and purely out of fear of the T-Swift fan base coming for me, I'm going to go with Taylor Swift. There we go. Thank you. That was a fun one. Kind of scared. I'm like invoking the wrath of Twitter fandoms right now. You know what I mean?
No, what are you doing?
I've kind of got that, like, oh no, I can't have an opinion feeling. Let's go to Kinsley.
Charlie XCX, pop icon. Every song is pop. Very hot. Amazing style.
See, here's the thing. I already done been stanning Charlie XCX for like 5 years. So, who was also randomly having like a TikTok moment with the Unlock It song. It's so weird when people are like, here's a song that I did, and then all of a sudden it's like, it's a TikTok thing. What would you do if you just woke up and you were like, something random I did is having a TikTok moment? I would be scared, personally.
A TikTok moment, yeah. I think people were coming out as gay using some of your coming out video on TikTok or something. I think that was the thing.
You. Well, there we go. I am a moment, and I'm scared.
You are a moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I am the moment. She is the moment, sorry. And Nisa. Right. I'm ready for this.
Spider-Man, because it's Tom Holland. Do I need to say any more?
So you have to compare Charlie XCX and Spider-Man.
Right, so Charlie XCX is an icon, and she is the moment versus Tom Holland just cause. Damn.
I think at one point we did eat some weird jelly with Charlie XCX. Not to name drop like, ooh, we met them, but we did. We haven't done that with Spider-Man.
That, you know, Radio 1 was a pretty weird frickin' period in our life. Yes.
It was.
Why did you just resurface that memory? God, that's so weird. I wonder.
That's the only time I've met her.
I would hope she wouldn't remember me from back then, just as like a weird person mentioning them on Spotify or whatever. Okay. Damn. See, I feel like you got to go with Spider-Man here, because as iconic as Charlie XCX may be, Spider-Man is friendly in your neighborhood, stitching two sides of a ship that's been cut in half together with some sticky juice. And I feel like you need to respect the effort to put themselves in danger, and also Tom Holland just cause. Yes! Ooh, okay, I feel like I did that. Wow, thank you.
You did it, well done. That was very contentious. You made it.
That was a controversial game. I'm like kind of nervous, because I feel like I'm just going to annoy people by not picking what they like. Thank you. That was mildly stressful, but I feel like we did it.
Well done, Dan.
I ruled it. Thank you. And
that was
who's to say if there is literally any chance I will be able to come up with another game next week? There is only one way to find out. Hang out with Dan next Tuesday and listen to Phil awkwardly listen to him struggling and gasping for air. Yep.
I'm excited to find out.
I do want to say, exciting news. I am recording my audiobook tomorrow. Dun dun dun.
Yes.
There's going to be like a whole thing where I'm going to talk about it and it's going to be exciting and stuff, but I have to go record it tomorrow, so I'm probably going to lose my voice after screaming like an idiot during the stereo show and someone having to claim that it's their sister, so I'll sound like some
extra
kind
husky.
Horse. Look forward to that. But something exciting is, as an exclusive, just for the audiobook, I'm going to be doing a Q&A with people. So some point, I'm going to tweet, ask us some questions. If you want to ask me anything about me and mental health, not like totally random. I mean, maybe I can sprinkle in a couple, because this is just like a nice extra for the audiobook. But if you want to ask anything about mental health or me or any of the stuff that I've talked about in my videos, I'm going to tweet, reply to it, and hey, I might give you a shout out in the audiobook. So that'll be pretty fun. Look forward to that. And thank you very much.
of those questiones. Now, for the last little part of the show, anyone that has clicked the purple subscribe, if you're just tuning in now, we've got a subscribe button on the Amazing Phil part of Stereo, which
Go
is
to Phil's
nice.
profile. You can click subscribe.
And that means you can send some priority messages, which I can switch on, so we just received those. And also, anyone that does subscribe this month, their money will go to AKT, the charity, which is nice. So I'm going to switch it on now, and let's have a little chat. Here we go.
All right.
It's on.
Should we say good? Oh,
it's on.
I mean,
no, we don't need. People can still listen. It's just the super fans that can send in the messages. So,
what should they send in?
I thought you could, if you'd like a shout out, just say hi. You could say a fact about yourself, and then we could just have a little chat. So,
this is like the credits. This is like the movie.
It's like the end credits.
This is the MCU tie-in moment. Hey, you want a shout out? Just send in an audio message saying hi, and we'll say thank you for being supportive. That is cute. Don't be shy.
We've got our first one.
All right,
Zara.
here we go.
Hi, I just wanted to say I have been watching you since 2010 and I love you both so much, and thank you for everything that you do, and I'm very happy that I get to support a charity by doing this.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, Zara,
thank you.
You've stuck with us for a variety of haircuts. I think 2010 may have been bordering on one of the worst, maybe 2011. You know,
I mean, I'm surprised that you stuck with me during the box haircut period of my life, so I really appreciate that. Thank you, and yes. Okay,
thanks, Zara.
Got one from Chloe
Besties,
here.
thank you so much for playing my message. That's literally made my whole month. I love you guys.
Well,
Chloe,
thank you very much.
Yeah, we just played it again. Thank you. I'm glad we made your month.
Your entire month? I mean, that's quite a lot of
I was going to say, a lot of things can happen in a month, but we made the goddamn month.
We made the goddamn month. Yeah, a lot of things have happened in a month apart from us moving house.
Oh my god. I mean, is it ever going to happen? Is it just a meme now?
8 of these shows on Stereo as we've been at Cardboard Kings and Box Boys and Lockdown Leds and whatever the hell. And hey, to everyone that's been joining us on these Tuesdays and Thursdays, we hope that you've been having some fun hanging out with us in a lovely low-key way and sending in these messages, because, yeah, I mean, we are still living in the boxes, that is for sure.
I absolutely love you guys. You make my day brighter every time I watch your videos and tune into your Stereo live streams. I love you guys.
Thank you, Alice. That is very nice. It has, like, a text prediction thing in the inbox, and it said, tune into your serial live streams.
Serial live streams.
And I'm like,
maybe that could be a thing.
That's your brand, Phil. I feel like you should just do serial reviewing streams. I'd watch that. I feel like you'd have spicy opinions for sure.
Yeah. Thanks, Alice. Hey, you just gave me that idea. Do you know, I almost reviewed the Oreo cereal. You might have seen it on my Instagram. I was like, oh my god, there's Oreo cereal. I got so excited. And then I didn't think it tasted that great. Either my taste buds failed while I was eating it, but I gave it a low mark. It wasn't the best cereal.
That is a controversial opinion, Phil. Oh my god.
I know.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Alice, this is what you have to look forward to in the serial live streams.
Yeah, but I felt like a bit of a downer if I was like, hey, I'm going to try the cereal now.
Hey guys,
it's all right.
Oh my god, here's my first cereal review. Trash.
It wasn't gross. I just gave it like a 6 out of 10 rather than the 10 out of 10 I was expecting, you know?
Well, Phil, Oreo are clearly not going to sponsor you again, just like they did with the Lick It Challenge.
No, don't talk about that.
Cameron!
Hi, I love you guys. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for making mine better.
Cameron, thank you. You have made mine better by being nice. You go on the internet, everyone's very chaotic, there's a lot of screaming. So to hear a bunch of people just, I don't know, having a nice time and sounding like they're happy, this is nice. So thank you to you as well.
Thanks, Cameron. Let's get another one. I'm enjoying this.
Emma.
Hi, I'm currently listening with my best friend who I met through you guys 7 years ago. So thank you for that.
Hey.
Hello, Emma.
Bumble.
Yeah. Hello, Emma, and your best friend that we
to Emma,
created.
best friend. Yeah.
What did we do?
We get royalties, and I'm sorry for all of the things that you've experienced watching us over the years. PJ Lol.
Hi, my name is Phoebe, or PJ, and I have 2 dogs that one is cuddling with me right now, and they're great and maybe you should get a dog. Just saying.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
I was waiting for that. See, that's the
I'm
big
jealous.
conversation, isn't it? We can't get into the dog thing again now. I'm very jealous of your dog.
We can't get a dog right now because box.
Yeah, full box.
Full box, absolutely.
If you do send in another message, I would like the dog to woof serendipitously at the end of the message.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be great?
If you could make that happen, that'd be good. Oh, we have one here from Kate, who is wearing cat ears.
Hi, I'm Kate, and I'm super gay. I love Friends. I play guitar, and right now I'm in the middle of playing a big game of Sims. It's pretty fun. It's pretty weird. But hi, I love you guys.
I feel like I might introduce myself as super gay when I meet the next person that I meet for the first time.
Yeah.
I think I'll just say it.
That's like Jared, 19, and I don't know how to read. It's like, hi, I'm Dan, super gay, and I play the piano.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you, Kate. That's some energy there. Catherine,
thanks, Kate.
What's up?
Hi, I'm quite drunk right now, and I'm going to be too scared to send anything in future weeks, so I'm doing it now. So, yeah.
Get it out there, Catherine. If you got the
You're brave enough.
Do it. Send it. Don't worry. Just like do that thing where you muster up the courage. You send it and then just yeet your phone across the room. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
After the awkwardness I admitted to, I appreciate your courage. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, Catherine. Okay,
All
next
right,
one.
let's get 2 or 3 more. Here's one from Grace.
Hi, Dan and Phil. I love listening to you every Tuesday and Thursday.
Thank you, Grace. Are you sure you like the sounds that you hear?
Yeah,
trying to spell supercolor and then me walking around the room screaming like a maniac.
Or Dan doing rat noises. That was not one for your ringtone,
yes,
Grace, I don't think.
that was not. But thank you for that beautiful lie. I appreciate that. Rachel.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rachel, and although I am a ginger, I am not a spawn of Satan.
Hey, I mean, that is the conversation of the moment. You and little Naz repping for the culture there, so thank you. Yeah, I see you, I hear you, and I'd love you even if you were the spawn of Satan, so thank you.
I am the spawn of Satan, for sure.
Yeah, no, that's Phil.
Yeah. Let's get 2 more.
Hi, my name is Katie, which I'm now realizing you can already see. But fun fact, my favorite Studio Ghibli movie is Kiki's Delivery Service. What's yours?
Katie, I'm still a fan of Howl's Moving Castle. It's the one that I would just go back to watch if I want a relaxing vibe. I think it's mainly the music. It's not relaxing. It's not a relaxing film.
Is relaxing.
The soundtrack just relaxes me so much, and I love it. And I always listen to the soundtrack if I'm doing something stressful, just to counterbalance it. And it is a delight. So if you've not seen Howl's Moving Castle, go watch it.
That's the one, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Juno. Hello.
Hey guys. Just wanted to say thanks for being the soundtrack to my evening while I make some mug cakes, and also the soundtrack to my teen years before I even realized I was like trans and stuff. I think I've been listening to you for about like 8 years now, and I've gone through 2 names and so many haircuts, but you're still a bit of a constant, so thanks. You guys are awesome.
Well, I really appreciate that, and hey, that is a glow up, so well done. I'm proud of you, Juno. If we have been there for you in any capacity while you've been on that whole journey, then I really appreciate that. So thank you.
Yeah, super proud of you. Thanks, Juno. Should we get one more?
All right, one last one. Who's it going to be?
Hi, Dan and Phil. I'm so glad I got to see you at both of your shows in Ohio. Hey. My friend Hayden says hi, too.
Well, hello, Hayden and Victoria. Thank you.
Hello, Hayden and Victoria. Ohio. Was a great mem.
Hayden and Victoria. There we go. I ruined it. We ruined it right at the end.
That was fun. Thank you to anyone that has become a super fan. That's great. It's going to help out AKT this month.
Yeah.
And thanks for coming to the show. We're going to do game night on
Thursday. Is it going to be as stressful as the spelling bee? Do I need to emotionally prepare myself?
I feel like people's ears cannot handle another scream like that, so it might be a more chill game than last time, but still pretty tense.
I don't believe you at all. Well, feel free to join us on Thursday for Film Night, which I'm sure is going to be fun games, chaos, and pain, and we will do some more subscriber shout-outs, so thank you to anybody that is doing that, joining the shows and supporting the charity. I hope you're all having a good evening. This has been extremely wholesome. I appreciate every single one of you.
You appreciate unicorn, everyone.
I appreciate you guys.
Bye. Oh wait,
a good time. What?
We need to say if you have followed us both on stereo, you could win.
Oh, for God's sake. A cube! Yes. Follow us both. See you on Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.